Hey everyone, the Great Dino Ranger here again, back with another video ever since my little toy movie that you guys saw. Hope you guys enjoyed it. First time using the Windows Movie Maker, and I guess it was I thought it was pretty good. I didn't know it was on the trial version, so I had to figure out how to buy the something in order for it to not to do that. So I'm working on that, but I think I'm having a new series. It'll probably be in the works, but I can't wait to show you guys. But right now, we're going to be focusing more on my reviews of more of my Jurassic World toys. And right now, we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Attack Pack Dilophosaurus. So, first impressions on this figure, I actually like it. It's actually a really nice little Dilophosaurus. Let's see. So I do know this is the exact same coloration as the Dilophosaurus you saw in Lockwood's estate. But they finally made a toy of it, I guess. So now, I guess if any kid who's gonna play the Lockwood estate mansion, put this in like a little diorama, and there you go. But I actually kind of like the size of this animal. It made it kind of small, where it's like close to the size to the actual animal, only in the Jurassic Park movies, not in real life, because it was larger then. Excuse me, I have a cold once again, so please excuse me if I'm coughing. So taking a look at the head, it's kind of hard to see, but the head is actually really nice. It looks just like a Dilophosaurus, and now that I'm looking at it on my camera, it really does look like the Dilo that you saw in the mansion itself, other than the coloring, that is. But yeah, very good detail. The crests are kind of a flimsy plastic, so you can bend them really easily. You have to be careful with that. And the Dilo did come with this venom spraying little piece that went to it. You can remove it, because it just goes into that little hole right there. But it's a nice little piece. It doesn't shoot out or anything, but I'm gonna set that there for a little bit. The frills, I really like the frills. There we go. And the one thing that kind of bothers me is that how they colored these in, but then they didn't color it on the back. I mean, they could have. I mean, I might even paint it in, because I am thinking about customing some of my Jurassic World toys. I'm not even sure if that was a real word, but I do apologize if it isn't. They can move individually, so you can move it all the way back like it's spraying at you, or you can just set it in the back, pretend that they're folded back. But I do think these should have been like a softer material, and have like a mechanism where you can actually fold it so it looks like the one in the mansion where its frills are folded like in that certain way, sticking out its face, and then you can press a button and it shoots out. I don't know. Based on Mattel's toys, that could be a future toy. The body looks really nice. It really does look like a Dilophosaurus. They could have painted the claws at least the bottom ones. But there's not that very much coloration. Only the head is like the one that has more coloration. But I do know this is all tan right here, and then it just stops, and then everything is just all green. All green. You can see the little rib cage right here. The arms are articulated. You can move them all the way around, it's just the frills in the way. The legs are articulated too. Mine can move up to about there. Then it can move back to about there. And I think it's the same with the other side too. Yeah, see there, and then there. And I think the only other coloration is on the tail, whereas like those dark green, olive green lines on it Now I'm kind of disappointed. I saw the Dilophosaurus statue in the movie, but I didn't know there was a deleted scene. That sucks, because that would have been the second time we saw an actual real Dilophosaurus without it being a hologram. But you know, I'm hoping it would appear in Jurassic World 3. Hopefully. But yeah, that's the little Dilophosaurus. Now we're going to size compare it with some humans first. So we're going to take the old style Kenner Dr. Alan Grant. So it's actually kind of more of an accurate size when it's like this. So like, but if you were to take the actual figures like my Owen here, it's pretty big, but it doesn't, but it's like the kind of big where it doesn't bother me. So yeah, they scale up really nice together, actually, with all of them. But now we're going to scale them up with a bunch of my other Dilophosaurus I have. We'll start with the Kenners first. So we have the old style Kenner spitting Dilophosaurus, which I think I got this last year, but I was disappointed realizing couldn't spray water. But the good news is we'll be getting a new one this year, I think. Yeah, the spitting Dilophosaurus. Looks much better than this one, plus it has an actual frill. So this one's a little big. Yeah, just slightly bigger. But it is soft all the way around, so you can like bend it, range of articulation. I would have really loved for the Fallen Kingdom ones to be like this, but the way they made them now is actually fine. It does not bother me at all. Next we're going to compare it with the other Kenner Dilo, which is this one right here, with some sound effects. This one's a little bit bigger. This one's the electronic one. As you can see, this one does not have the frill. That's because I found this at a store in a little baggie that just comes with this guy and a Star Wars guy. So I kept both of them because I'm slightly a Star Wars fan. Well, I guess I am a Star Wars fan. I'm more of a Jurassic Park and dinosaur fan than Star Wars. So I still have them, but I mainly got it just for the Dilophosaurus. But yeah, they scale alright together. I mean, a little too big. Next we'll go with the first Hasbro Dilo. Let's see. I think that might be it. No, I think I have another one too. Somewhere. There it is. I think the first Hasbro one was this one. This one I do kind of regret getting, but this is the Jurassic Park 3 one. Oh, still makes noise. So this one I just like it because of the coloration, plus it's Jurassic Park. But sadly, I found this at a flea market because that's like the gold mine for me for Jurassic Park toys. But I do regret getting this one because, well, that, and that. So, but you know, oh, and that too. Plus, this is at a flea market, so they're not as good. Besides, the next Hasbro one I have is the much better, cleaner version. But this Hasbro one, this one I really like. This one has sound also. And then, yeah, they're the same sculpt, just different logos on their legs and different paint jobs. But yeah, these are absolutely a little way too big compared to this one. But doesn't mean they have to be scaled together. Next Hasbro one is the humongous spitting Dilo. Sorry. Now this one is absolutely ginormous. This one I probably use as a fully grown Dilo. I do have the spinning mechanism. I may have lost that. Sorry. But But this one has its frills sort of similar to that Dilo, except they're not all flimsy and flappy like this. They're more firm, so you can pose it in different directions. But what you do with this one, you just and then a little battle damage. I think also the last Dilo I have is this one. The not chaos effect, the Dino Hybrid version. This one has a better paint job. I guess I just like the colors. But it's the same thing. But this one I do have the little mechanism on it. Looks like that, but you can also spray it. So the Dilos, and I think we'll compare it with one more dinosaur, and then we'll wrap it up for this video. But we'll compare it with my #1 favorite dinosaur, the Baryonyx. Now these ones, I know the dinosaurs are scaled with the humans, but I'm not sure if the dinosaurs are scaled with each other also. If that's so, this Baryonyx is maybe or the Dilo is maybe a little too big, maybe. But yeah, I think in future toy movies I'll be making, this guy would definitely show up in it. Probably even thinking about getting 2, just because. And yeah, that's my little review of the little Dilophosaurus. And sorry there is no packaging today. I threw all those away because they're pretty much the same. And you know, I would keep the boxes. I really want to, for being a Jurassic Park collector. But there's like absolutely no room in this house. Plus they're taking up shelf space for my other Jurassic Park things, and so I had to throw those away. But I will be continuing my other Jurassic World reviewing of my collections. But please stay tuned for more. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys again in another video. Alright, see you guys.